Hey, it's Prince Leo, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
And I ain't got no big homies. They say they love me and knowing damn well they'll switch on me.
All right, today we got Prince Leo jumping off the porch with us today.
What up, man?
What's going on with your gang?
Not much, man. Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
For sure, man. It's a pleasure
sure.
to have you off the porch with us today, man.
Yeah.
So tell me, how did 2021 go for you as a year?
Man, it was decent, you know what I'm saying? Besides the COVID, you know what I'm saying? Besides the little event I went through, everything was good.
You caught COVID?
Huh?
You caught COVID?
No, hell no. I was put up, shit. I was in the hospital, you know what I'm saying? Majority of 2021.
Yeah.
2020, I got shot, so
Yeah.
going into 2021, I was in the hospital the whole time. You know,
real?
Popped out in the summer, you know.
So how would you describe being shot in 2021? Like, what happened?
I ain't gonna get too much into it, but you know,
for sure.
Wrong place, wrong time. I got shot. You know, I got shot once, and the bullet had exploded in my stomach, so they had to take my kidney out. You know what I'm saying? A couple other organs I had. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it fucked me up for real. You know what I'm saying? But it made me strong. I'm better. You feel me? So yeah.
Glad to see you out here, man.
For sure.
So how long was you in the hospital?
6 months.
Whoa.
Where I'm from in Champaign, they ain't have, like, we got a trauma unit, but you know what I'm saying, for what was wrong with me, they couldn't really care for me, so they shipped me to St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? So I was in St. Louis for 6 months, and they let me out a couple times, but every time I went home, it got worse, so I had to keep going back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I came home after I got shot in August 2020. I got out the hospital like January 2021.
That's
so
crazy.
I was just recovering from January 2021 all the way to June. You feel me? Just in the crib. I had tubes in my back, tubes sticking out my stomach. I lost like 75 pounds. You know what I'm saying? It was fucked up, but I'm straight now.
No, I was glad. Like I said, good to see you out here, man.
For sure.
How would you describe that experience, like that whole, from being shot to being put up in the hospital? I know that's probably still like jail.
Hell yeah, it was, I mean, you know, it wasn't even the getting shot part, you feel me? It was the recovery, you know what I'm saying? Just, I seen a lot, you know what I'm saying? I seen who was there for me, who wasn't. You know, the motherfuckers I was taking care of before I got shot, you know what I'm saying? Family, friends. You know what I'm saying? They disappeared on a nigga, you know what I'm saying? But the real ones, they stayed, you feel me? So salute to them, but everybody that gave up on me, y'all know what the fuck going on.
For sure.
Fuck y'all. Oh, bro.
So how would you describe your support system?
I'm good, you know what I'm saying? Females, you know what I'm saying? My auntie, you know what I'm saying? Family members, you know, close females that was close to me, they was there. You know what I'm saying? A couple family members, guys, but you know what I'm saying? I had a strong, it was all right, you know. That's
what's up. So how we come in 2022, man?
I'm coming. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
We recovered now, we healed now.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everything happened for a reason. I feel like that made me want it more, you know what I'm saying? 2022, I'm finna grind.
Yeah.
Get on my shit.
So for those who wouldn't know, how would you describe life at home in Champaign?
Shit, you either rapping or you trapping, killing to get killed, you know what I'm saying? But it's cool, I love my city, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, mind your business, get some money. You know, it's a messy ass town, but you feel me, it's, you know, just like everywhere else, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta stay in your own lane, for sure.
No, for sure. So how would you describe your childhood coming up?
You know, I grew up, you know, I ain't gonna say it was bad, but it was like, you know, I grew up in a house with like 14 people, all my aunties, my mama, my grandma, all my cousins, my uncles, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers running in and out, you know, it's kind of treacherous, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say it was the most worst, but I seen a lot. I grew up fast, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real. So when would you say you jumped off the porch?
Man, I jumped off the porch like 11 or 12. I ain't even gonna cap, like, you feel me? Like, I was the youngest nigga, you know what I'm saying, running with some of the older guys, you feel me? So I jumped off the porch. You know, I ain't really start getting into shit like 13, 14, but 11, 12, I was outside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I can dig that. So, with coming up in Champaign, the nitty gritty, you know what I'm saying, surviving being shot, Do you feel like you got a second chance at life?
For sure. I'm grateful, blessed. Definitely got a second chance. You know what I'm saying? From what they told me when I go to the doctors, they always tell me like, you know what I'm saying, you ain't supposed to be here. You died 3 times.
Damn.
It was 3 times we cut the machine off. Like, all right, he dead. But they say every time they cut the machine off, I kept breathing. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, I just thank God. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's real. So talk about being out on bond right now.
Well, like I said, I ain't gonna get too much into it, but when I had got shot, you know what I'm saying, like I said, wrong place, wrong time. I was in the hospital in St. Louis, and as soon as they let me out the hospital, I was at my girl crib, and my auntie called and was like, you know, the U.S. Marshals just raided my crib saying they want you for attempt murder. So I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying, for what? They like, the night you get shot, they trying to claim, you know what I'm saying, they say that I was shooting and I got shot in the crossfire. You feel me? So they hit me with an attempt, but it is what it is. I'm finna beat that shit. It's little
that's
shit.
real.
Little shit.
So how have you been keeping your head up during this whole situation? Because that's just another layer onto the bullshit.
Yeah, I just stay to myself. I don't try to get into nothing that's gonna add to my problems, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you know, so I'm already a loner, you know what I'm saying? So I be by myself anyway if I ain't with my family. I don't got friends. I say I only got 1, 2 friends I be with, other than that, family, but I don't fuck with motherfuckers, cause shit, it's gonna get you in some shit. I know what I'm gonna do in the situation. I don't know what you gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, I gotta just, you know, stay true to myself. You know what I'm saying? Try to stay out of bullshit.
For sure. So what would you say is the biggest life lesson you learned coming up?
Coming up, loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, don't karma, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? My OG always told me that. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, stand in your lane, you know what I'm saying? It ain't about, it ain't about what you know what I'm saying, put out there. It is what you put into the universe, but it's about what you know, do for yourself, your own mind, you know what I'm saying? Have your own mind, be loyalty to others, and you're gonna get far in this world.
Straight like that. So what would you say is the biggest obstacle you had to overcome in life?
Probably being in jail and my OG passing. You know what I'm saying? I was locked up, sitting in the cell, you know what I'm saying? And I, you know, got a visit. And I'm thinking like, damn, I got a visit. I was happy as hell. I've been gone for some months, you know. I still had to do like a year left. And I walked into the motherfucking visiting room and they told me my OG had passed. You feel me? And that shit was hard, you feel me? But, you know, that shit made me stronger too. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
So when would you say you started making music?
I started making music as a shorty. My OG used to rap, you know what I'm saying? She used to, when I was a shorty, about like 7 or 8, I used to remember her just rapping and, you know what I'm saying, thinking she was Lil' Kim or some shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I made my first rap, you know what I'm saying? I wrote that shit down. And, you know what I'm saying, ever since then, you know, but after my OG died, 2016, that's when I was like, man, I need to do this shit for real, you know what I'm saying? For sure.
No, for real. What would you say it was that motivated you to start making music for yourself?
Just, you know, going through pain, you know, the struggle, you know, at first I used to make music just to hear myself. I ain't give a fuck what the next motherfucker thought, you know what I'm saying? You know, but once motherfuckers around me start saying like, man, you know, you talking that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let me do this shit for real.
Yeah. So who would you list as some of your musical influences?
Shit, like my top artists.
Yeah, let's say your top 5.
My top 5 right now, shit, no order. You feel me? I'll say Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying? Gotti, Jeezy, shit, Drake, you know what I'm saying? Who the fuck be my 5th? Gucci Man, for sure.
So how would you explain the diversity in between your top 5? Like, what element does each of those artists bring to you in your music?
Lil Wayne was a lyricist, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like some of the beats, his beats he picked, you know what I'm saying? Like, he made something out of nothing, you know what I'm saying? That Lil Wayne made me think like, okay, even if I don't hear something, I can still make my own assumption out of it. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know, Drake just a motherfucking, he a genius. You know what I'm saying? He probably the best artist to do it. You know what I'm saying? Gotti just, you know, I grew up on Gotti, live in the kitchen, we in the trap. You feel me? Jeezy, same thing. Motherfuckers, you know, doing their thing. And Gucci just you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker watched him do his thing. He went through the same shit in the trap, went to jail, came home, now the nigga a boss. You feel me? So it showed me like, okay, motherfucker get through some shit and come out on top. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So
when would you say you decided to take music serious full time for yourself?
I want to say right before I got shot, about 2020, I had dropped a mixtape called Mind Over Matter. And that's when I was like, okay, I'm gonna take this shit serious. I put a good body of work together, you know what I'm saying? But I got shot right after I put that album out, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't get to really fully promote it like I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? But I'm finna take it serious now, so, yeah.
That's real. So what do you feel like brings the best out of you and your music?
Just going through shit, you know what I'm saying? Everything I go through, growing pains, you know what I'm saying? Just yeah, my kids, my family, you know what I'm saying? Getting money, that bring, you know, it's crazy because I'll write a song, shit, damn near every other day, 2-3 songs, you know what I'm saying? I'm always just strategizing, just thinking of new shit, jotting it down on my notes, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
That's hard. How would you describe your current thoughts on the rap game?
Shit. I mean, I feel like it's food, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, well, I ain't gonna say it's food in the sense of like the rappers is food, you know what I'm saying? But I be seeing a lot of labels fucking motherfuckers out of money, you know what I'm saying? And only looking for their best interests. Like basically using a motherfucker as a puppet. We know he a star, so we gon', you know what I'm saying, use him what he for, and we on to the next. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, I like how Atlanta is though, you know what I'm saying? Where I'm from, everybody just out for themselves. Atlanta, motherfuckers, everybody together. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up, you know. The industry it's all right.
So what do you feel like it is the biggest risk you took for your career that paid off?
Just investing, you know, networking on Instagram, you know, just doing a lot of internet, you know, meeting new people.
What you mean by doing a lot of internet? You gotta explain that,
like
they ain't gonna know what you mean.
Well, you know what I'm saying, just, you know what I'm saying, sending my music out. You know, a lot of times, motherfucker, I used to drop music and just be like, oh, it is okay. As long as a couple motherfuckers listen to it, it's all right. Nah.
Yeah.
You got to get that shit out there, get it in the right hands. You know what I'm saying? Networking, Instagram, send it to them. Even though if they don't open your message, you still just, you know what I'm saying, networking.
Internet politicking.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I like to call it.
Yeah.
So what would you say is the biggest sacrifice you made for you to be successful?
Cutting off family. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of leeches around me, you know what I'm saying? I love my family to death, but, you know what I'm saying, I could be way farther if it wasn't for certain people, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that still all balls up into the same ball, you know what I'm saying? It made me who I am today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was afraid to say no, and I want to bring and help everybody, you know what I'm saying? You can't do that in this game, this life. Help who gonna help you.
Yeah.
For sure.
So how would you describe the music scene back in Champaign, Illinois?
We got some hot artists. I feel like our city is really slept on. You know, we got a couple people that's on the come up, you know, for sure.
Would you say the artists are supportive of one another that's coming up?
Most of the artists that's popping right now, we all like grew up together, went to school together, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. You know, some people be stuck in their ways and, you know, going about stuff how they go about it, but you know, I ain't never been no hater, you know what I'm saying? I support everybody that support me, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, everybody just doing their own thing, you know. Sometimes it ain't really being no selfish, and it's just because you're looking out for yourself. Some people just got to take that extra step, you feel me, just to make sure they self get to where they got to go. So I don't really judge nobody as far as if they support me or not, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
That's real. Why do you think people overlook the talent that's coming out of Champaign, Illinois right now? Or just in general?
I think because Chicago right there, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I mean, Chicago got some good artists, but it's a lot of killing that kind of tarnish Illinois. You know what I'm saying? So people will look over and be like, nah, we ain't gonna fuck with them. They got some bullshit going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's why Champaign gets skipped over, because, you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be on fire real soon, though. I believe
for
that.
sure. So talk about the inspiration behind your single, Ambitions as a Ridah.
Ambitions as a Ridah was a reintroduction to my music. Like, I went down after I dropped Mind Over Matter, so, you know, when I dropped Ambitions as a Ridah, it was just like a lot of pain that I just had to let out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I explained in the song what I was going through at the moment, how I felt. You know what I'm saying? And one of the lyrics in the song, they said that young boy tried to go on a mission until he got hit. You know what I'm saying? I was just basically saying, like, you know, ambitions as a rider. You know what I'm saying? I ride for what I love. You know?
No, for real. Talk about conspiracy.
Conspiracy is it's crazy. My cousin Coleon, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Coleon. He, you know what I'm saying? He came up with the concept of the song. When we heard the beat, he was just like, these niggas talking about killing me, and it just came together in the studio. You know what I'm saying? For real. But then at the same time, you know, what's going on in our city is it's a lot of Fed police shit going on too. So, you know what I'm saying? Conspiracy kind of like dropped at the right moment.
Straight like that. What is it that you wanted listeners to take from your project, Mind Over Matter?
Man, I wanted motherfuckers to, you know, and Mind Over Matter, I let it all out. I ain't give a fuck about who felt some type of way. I talked about family, friends, my close cousins, my close peers. I talked about everything in Mind Over Matter. I talked about shit. Man, I let everything on the table. My pain, what I've been going through, how I've been feeling. I talked about who was who loved me, you know what I'm saying? I talked about shit, my kids, everything, you know what I'm saying? Mind Over Matter was a good, well put together project. I feel like that motherfucker could have got a Grammy, for real.
For sure. Why did you decide to name it Mind Over Matter?
A lot of stuff in this world just a mind thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the obstacles you take, it's mind over matter, you know what I'm saying? You know, when I went to boot camp when I was 17, you know what I'm saying? I instilled that in my head, mind over matter, I can get through this shit. Anything I go through, I can get through it, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I named that Mind Over Matter.
That's real. So how important is fatherhood to you?
Shit, that's everything, you know what I'm saying? That's everything. I got 4 boys, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta be a father. Being a father, that's how you gonna get your good back. Take care of your kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real. So what's some advice you would give the youth that's watching this interview right now?
Some advice I want to give, just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't never let nobody tell you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot of, you know, stuff that come between where you want to be just because your family, you ain't got the money, fuck the money, just do it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people hold themselves back because they ain't got no money, or they feel like, oh, the next person gonna look at this that way or judge them. Hell no, do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That. That's real. So talk about your grind as an independent artist.
I feel like I'm just getting started, honestly. Like, I haven't did as much as I should, man, you know, but I'm just getting started, you know, but my work ethic is crazy. You know, my work ethic is out this world. I write all day, even when I'm not in the studio. When I go to the studio, I give it my best, you know, so my grind from 100%.
Yeah, that's the real one. Would you ever consider signing to a major label situation?
Yeah, if the numbers right.
Yeah.
For sure. If them numbers right, I'm signing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't thirsty for no bread, though. I got my own bread, so.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'd rather go the independent way anyway. You know what I'm saying? But, you feel me? If them numbers right, I ain't turning down no numbers.
I feel that.
Oh, bro.
So what's some of the challenges you'll face as an independent artist?
Just basically you got to pay for everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be watching interviews, you know, Dolph, Gotti, and everybody. It take damn near $250,000 just to drop one single if you wanted to be pushed with a good machine behind it. Shit. And I ain't even know that. You know what I'm saying? It costs a lot of money just to get out there. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if you build your name and rise up to your potential, I feel like that's gonna come anyway. You don't even need the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Real spill. So what else you working on?
I'm finna drop a EP probably late April or middle of April. It's called Deceived Emotions. So it's gonna be a 7-song EP. I'm putting it together right now, finishing touches. It's gonna be hot.
That's hard. Explain that title.
Deceived Emotions is just really deceived emotions, like deceived is not real. You know what I'm saying? But the emotions is real. So it's like I'm basically telling myself it's like the emotions is there. It's not real, but it's there. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know how to break it down, you know, but it's you know, it's gonna be hot.
For sure. Any last words and shout outs?
Shout out to my city, man. You know, I got the throwback D Brown jersey on Illinois, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, shout out to the city, man. Shout out to everybody that rock with me, that fuck with me, that's been supporting, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that fuck with Prince Leo, man, I fuck with y'all. It's all love.
Straight up. Prince Leo, we appreciate having you on the porch with us today,
sure.
gang.
Thank you for having me.
For sure.
And I ain't got no big homies. They say they love me and knowing damn well they'll switch on me. I want them hoes to get out my face, I feel like